Your Peoria Rivermen game highlights are brought to you by the shops at Grand Prairie.
Martin, that puck just hopped over his stick. Fox able to get it back near half boards. Griffin Fox to the line, right wing point. Sends it down to the near corner. McChesney pressured. Comes free, Baptiste in behind. Baptiste trying to wrap around 10, pad save CC. Rebound, score! Josh Martin able to bury the rebound. Well, the Rivermen defense have been the bright spot of this series so far, as Fox went for the, or rather Baptiste went for the wraparound attempt. CeCe made the pad save, but he was already down. Puck came loose into the slot. Josh Martin able to come in and bury it. Martin, his third goal of the postseason. Vandermeer Rocker feeds one back up top for Abbott. Abbott walks in to the dot, feeds the back door. Here's the shot. Big save there by Nick Latinovich. As Tyson Gilmore double clutched the one-time shot, that allowed Latinovich time to get over and make a big-time stop to keep the Bolts off the board with 9.5 seconds to go in the period. This one reversed to the right side corner boards. Ferrandino feeds Bear, trying to touch right in front. Pietrowski, a shot. Oh, a diving save by Cole CeCe. Pietrowski had CeCe down and out. But somehow CeCe able to keep Pietrowski off the board and keep this a one-goal game. We got pushing and shoving after the fact. Penalties upcoming as Adinier was involved in a scrum. Off the draw. Contested. Barker has it. Cuts in. He shoots. Save made by CeCe. Rebound. And it's cleared out ahead through center. Boy, Cole CeCe's given his team a chance. He stopped not one but two grade A-plus Rivermen chances from right in close range. Feeds McElhaney. Now one other one-timer, Vandermeer Rocker. He shot it wide of the net. McElhaney skates down the half boards. Lost the handle of the puck. Held in at the point. Gilmore. Near side point. Hit shot. He scores! Might have been deflected on its way in, but Tyson Gilmore has tied the game on a power play tally with 11:02 to go in the second. Look at the replay. Gilmore didn't have much of a chance. He just shot it. I think that might have been deflected by a Riverman stick. Let's see, not in tight. Might have glanced on a McChesney's heel who was diving and trying to get the block, unable to get it. But regardless, Tyson Gilmore, his second goal of the postseason, third point. We're not at even at one apiece. Ferrandino angles back to Fox at center, looking cross-ice to the right, intended for Baptiste off the mark. Valent fires up ahead. Here's a 2-on-1 rush. Vandermeer Rocker over the line with Gilmore. Vandermeer Rocker sells down, shot, he scores! Logan Vandermeer Rocker had the go-ahead goal in the third period on Wednesday night. He gets the go-ahead goal for the Bolts here tonight. A little settle down, a bouncing puck. It worked for him on the breakaway on game one. It works for him on the 2-on-1 here. Didn't even think about passing it over. He just rifles it in. And the long change. Peoria was changing defensemen, trying to get some fresh bodies on the ice, but the Bolts able to hold their line and counterattack quickly. It leads to an odd-man rush. Logan Vandermeer Rocker, who finished the year fourth in rookie scoring, his third goal of the postseason. And Evansville has their first lead of the hockey game. They lead it 2-1 with 1:15 to go in the second. Here comes Zach Wilkie stepping in. Over the line, right side dot. Drifts in behind, trying to feed on in front. Oh, bouncing puck. It's in behind the net. They still jab away at it. Where is it? Barker thinks he's scored. No red light so far, and it's going to be washed out by the head referee. They may go to video review here because they do have video review. Barker thinks he scored. Cole CeCe was on his backside. Tough break for the Peoria Rivermen. But they went to the monitor. They took a good look at it. Now you're going to see a review here. Wilkie fed it out in front. It was a bouncing puck played in behind. Barker was trying to stuff it in. CeCe had no idea where the puck was. And it stayed out of the net. Here's another shot off the faceoff by Ernst. That one blocked. Corner. Scrum ensues for the puck. Played around the left corner for Alec Bear. Bear in behind for Barker. 1 minute to go. Puck fed out in front. Got to the line. Held in Ernst. Top right wing circle. Feeds backdoor for Bear. Double clutch. His shot blocked. Abbott able to angle it out to center. 50 seconds to go in regulation time. Rivermen down to the last couple of seconds here. Now Wilkie puts it in the middle for McChesney. He'll just dump it in. 40 seconds to go in regulation. Stewart will backhand it to the line. Held in briefly there by Martin. Great play to keep her live boards. Batted out to center there by the Bolts. McChesney steps in right wing side. He'll swing it in with 28 seconds. Over the corner. Contessa chopped at it. Held in the line by Wilkie. Fired a shot. That one blocked. Out to center. It's Gilmore. He steps in and he scores the empty net goal. And the Evansville Thunderbolts just 18 seconds away from their first ever appearance in the President's Cup Finals. Wasn't going to take any chance from a shot from center or from the blue line. He skated that just to about the base of the circles before he just tapped it into the open 4x6. Motions running high here in Evansville. Steps in over the line, high slot, drifting left. Quick shot, fought off by Cece, and the Evansville Thunderbolts sweep the Peoria Rivermen in 2 games in the President's Cup semifinals. Peoria's season comes to a heartbreaking end. Jubilation on the part of the Thunderbolts and their fans, and heartbreak for the Peoria Rivermen, who finished with their 6th William B. Coffey Championship as regular season champions. And now to see their President's Cup title defense come to an end in Evansville, Indiana, and now the most impactful and important tradition in all sports, the handshake line at the end of a hard-fought playoff series. All the animosity goes to the wayside as each side says, good game, congratulations on a great season, and for one side they say, good luck and go win it all. Bit of a role reversal from last year where the Rivermen were able to sweep the Thunderbolts with the decisive game coming there at Carver Arena. Peoria eventually went on to win their 2nd President's Cup title behind a come-from-behind 2-1 series victory. Alec Hageman leading the charge in that one. And you know, you tip your cap to the Evansville Thunderbolts, especially Cole Cece. Made some really big saves in the 2nd and 3rd periods, especially early on the 2nd when the Rivermen had the 1-0 lead. They were buzzing. This could have been a 2-0 or even 3-0 hockey game by the time we got halfway through it, but the Evansville Thunderbolts leaning on their netminder to come through this one. Coach Jan Guy-Trudel, who was announced today, his 4th ever Coach of the Year award, gives a hard embrace to Jeff Bess, wishing him the best of luck as the Evansville Thunderbolts, for the first time in their history, for the first time in the history of Evansville hockey, are moving on to a final series. And Evansville, drawing comparisons, I'm sure, to many in this league, as the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs from a few years ago. They take down the 2nd-seeded Huntsville Havoc in 3 games. They take down the number 1 seed Peoria Rivermen in 2. And I tell you what, I don't care what anyone says about Birmingham and their offensive depth. A team that has good goaltending, good defense, has as good a chance as any. And I wouldn't be surprised if Evansville is able to go all the way at this one. Tip your caps off to them. They earned it.
Thanks for watching, Rivermen fans, and we'll see you at the shops in this hockey season. Be sure to visit Eddie Bauer for tons of fantastic finds.